Grizzlies clear it to the left point, kept in by Parayko. Fed top of the left circle for Rose. High slot Parayko. Back to Rose, left circle. Fed in front. Off the far post, and it bounces out. Comes back to Rose, top of the left circle. Fed left wing there for Mike Green, skating out of his own end. Pass to center ice for Hutt. Over the Grizzly line, left side. Centering Gerber in off his skate. Free to Penner, who shot is off his stick and over the net. And it bounces away to the left corner. He's able to control now left half board. Centering in. Cooper had his stick lifted in the slot. Otherwise, would have had a beautiful chance again. Cooper gloves it down right circle. Fed high slot. Wide open. Leighton McLaughlin shoots. And that was tipped just wide right of the net. Off the pad of the goaltender. Then off a skating wide. Cooper shoots from the right circle. Save made Thiessen. And he gloves the rebound from midair and holds on for a whistle. Send out to center ice. Here's Cooper carrying in 2-on-2. To Board high slot. Shoots. Pad. Save Thiessen. Board chases it down bottom right circle. Another bad angle shot was steered away by goaltender Thiessen. To the left corner. Cooper centering. Board left tap for. His shot was blocked. Maschmeyer right circle shoots. Tip. Scores! Justin Rose got the stick on that one. Tipped it into the top right corner. And finally, the Barons are up 1-0.
Yeah, it's been all Fort McMurray All Barons here right now. However, a huge hit when the Grizzlies just stepped into...
Yeah, that was Austin Kernahan who just leveled Marcus Gerbrand, who's very slow over towards his bench here. Left his stick and actually falls on his way to the bench. Looked like a fairly high hit along the sideboards. Now we get a giant scrum in front of the Fort McMurray bench. Got a couple of players just tangled up that fell to the ice, and then after the whistle went, I saw, well, here we go. Mike Green dropping the gloves with Chris Statue. Couple right by Green. Statue comes back with a right of his own, and Green tackles Statue to the ice. They get back up, though. Green trying to get the helmet off a Statue, lands another right. Green came back with a couple of right hooks and falls on top of Statue at the blue line.
Now, Barron's coaching staff are absolutely, I think Coach Thibodeau has just been invited to watch the game from the other side of the glass. Yeah, and he has. He's leaving the bench.
Yeah.
And, you know, I don't blame Gord at all. This is something that the officials...
Well, let's hear what the crowd thinks of that. Obviously, the applause here for Thibodeau, who's still John at the official. We're going to have Wyat Haustein heading to the box here for the Barons to serve this penalty. Someone will have to explain to me how this works, and hopefully Jerry Neville will have a logical explanation through the announcement. And now the officials realize, if you're going to have a power play, face-offs in the offensive end.
Yeah, that's, I think every PWH player in the building kind of realized that as well. You know,
7-minute penalty to the Barons out of this. Yeah, that's it. Over to the right circle for Grundy. Shoots wide right. Rebound to Brandon Close left circle. Up to Brody Close high slot. Shoots. Pad save. Brody Hoffman through traffic. And it's poked out of harm's way by Maschmeyer. Backhanded to the blue line. And Cooper carries ahead one-on-one shorthanded. Carson Cooper works to the slot. Shoots off the crossbar. Oh, boy, 3:45 to go in the penalty. And the best chance just went to the mob penalty kill unit.
You know, Tyler,
2:55 to go in the penalties to Fort McMurray. Marianchuk carries in left wing, winds, fires, and he just missed the net. It's off the end glass, bounces to center. Mitchell Board is back to collect. Leaves it for Szpak, who slaps it off a stick. Marianchuk carries in down the middle. He's hooked, and it's going to be a penalty against the Grizzlies. There goes the power play. Kept it in, and here come the Grizzlies. It's a shorthanded breakaway for Taylor Byrne. In all alone, he shoots. Save made Hoffman, and Byrne fan on the rebound. Maschmeyer steers it down to the left corner, Olds end. Grizzlies jam it free, can't get it out. Fed left point, Haustein winds and fires wide. Scores! I was about to say it was going wide, but it went in the back of the net, and the Barons have extended the lead. 2-0. But the Grizzlies get to it. And Olds unable to get it past Rose to the left point. Big hit thrown by Carson Cooper on Austin Kernahan. It's Smith up the left wing. Over the Grizzly line. Drop back for Hutt. Top left circle. Back to Smith. Works in front. Backhander just wide. Rebound to the right circle where Leighton McLaughlin's shot was blocked.
Yeah, they're 5 away from that now with a whole 20 minutes left and whatever's left in the second period here.
Szpak high slot. Winds and fires. Scores! Matt Szpak found the top left corner. And the third straight goal generated from the blue line. Barons up 3-0. By How's pass, missed Dunkle all the way down ice, and Hoffman stops with the side of the net. Handling in his own crease, turned it over, turnaround shot was saved by Hoffman off of Sean Davies. Wow, Barons almost gifted the Grizzlies. And it's free to Mike Marianchuk. Pass to center ice, and speeding ahead is Hutt. A 2-on-1 with Haustein. Hutting along the right wing, dangles into the slot, shoots, glove save, Brandon Thiessen, and the rebound corralled by the Grizzlies. Killian Hutt left circle, centering Rose all alone, shoots, and it was blocked by Lucas Grundy, but kept in left point by Marianchuk. The left half boards for Hutt. Holds it, feeds it to the side of the net board, centering Rose, score! Fed that one into the top right corner, and Justin Rose has 2 tonight. The rifle finds the trigger, and it's 4-zip. And here comes Tanner Dunkle up the right wing. Poked it free, and here come the Grizzlies 3-on-1. Dunkle right wing shoots, scores! There goes the shutout bid for Brody Hoffman. The 3-on-1 rush by the Grizzlies, and Tanner Dunkle fires a low shot past Hoffman with 11:32 to go in the third period. It's 4-1 for McMurray. Clearance glove down by Jerome at the blue line for Olds. Works around Marianchuk to the slot. Right hash marks. He'll center it. Jammed that. Scores! Davies! Cuts the lead to 2 here. Sean Davies left all alone in front as Brody Hoffman was over at the post. He had a yawning cage to sweep that one into. And here come the Grizzlies, just like the last time these two teams played. Barons got off to a 4-0 lead. And Grizzlies started chipping away. 10:21 to go in the third. Pinned into those boards, and the Grizzlies poke it out to center ice. Here's Brandon Close into the zone right wing. 2-on-1 with Dorowitz. Brandon Close shoots, and he missed the net high. It goes off the end glass. Still that same line out here for the whole power play.
Yeah, they'll have water
Al
bottles.
just turned it over. Short-handed breakaway. Mike Marianchuk shoots, and he missed the net. But Cooper scoops it up left half boards. Skates up to the blue line, drops it off Marianchuk. A slapper whistles just wide of the net. Comes to Maschmeyer right half boards. Down to Cooper. Up to the high slot, Marianchuk, shot, tip, scores! Either went off a Mitchell board or Craig Gans of the Grizzlies in front. Either way, another goal generated from the blue line. This one's over. Barons have 5. Let's get this one over with. Grizzlies win the draw, but the Barons win the game 5-2. They're 9-2 on the year. And again, they defend their home turf admirably.
Outstanding effort by the Barons here, coming out again with a big score, scoring 5 goals in a game. You know, answering some of the questions, can this team score? Certainly they can.